Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Sean. I'm here with my boy B and my old boy Meech. Back with another video. We live as usual. Right now, we don't have the uh, capabilities of doing editing right now on our videos, so we just decided let's just do live videos. Anyways, besides that, we're gonna do a little bit of sports overall talking tonight, man. Just chatting it up, and then gonna get our picks for the NFL Week 5. Also discussing the first game of NFL Week 5 with the Broncos and the Colts. So we're just gonna jump right into it, man. And it's spontaneous, out of nowhere live that we just kind of came up with out of nowhere. So, what's going on, fellas?
Ain't nothing much.
All right. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the NFL first and foremost before we even get into overall sports, because I think it's going to be interesting to talk about Antonio Brown and the things that he's been getting into. um, First and foremost, NFL Week 5 kicked off last night with the Broncos and the Colts. I think I heard Keyshawn Johnson said the most important thing about this game, or the most interesting, thing about this game was the fact that you had a Colt versus a Bronco. Which horse was better? And it actually had me thinking about that, actually, and I still didn't get a chance to look it up.
I think Stephon Gill. I think Richard Sherman said the most important thing about that game.
Run the ball.
Yeah, run the ball.
He's been very critical of Russell Wilson
because he got first-hand knowledge of losing because of Russell Wilson. So yeah.
Well, sure. All right. Was it really Russell? I mean, Russell Wilson is the player, but who's to say Russell Wilson had the power during that time to make the adjustments and change the call?
Obviously, everybody did.
It was early in his career, and Pete Carroll decided to pass the ball instead of run. So would it be Russell or would it be a coaching decision?
It would definitely be Russell's decision, especially now to give the go, especially to change that play, especially according to the coverage. Yeah, Russell could have.
That was Russ early in his career, though. You sure he had that? You sure he had that kind of power to do that?
Yeah.
I mean, we can make speculations, but it's like
I'm not saying speculating. Me just giving my opinion. Yes, just like Richard Sherman said. Yes. Run the ball, just like Marshawn Lynch said. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I want kick the ball, kick the field goal, tie the game up. Tie the game up and go at it again. That way you don't got to worry about.
They were on the like 3, right? They were on the 3 or something like that. It was close.
It's one of those things that remind me of Meecher's team pretty much all the time. We always seem to go. I mean, I remember last year we went for a 2-point conversion. Almost every single game seemed like, and didn't get it and lost the game by 2 points, 3 points. So it's like, man, come on, 1 point we lost by. You want to go for a 2-point conversion? Just tie the game up and let's, But if you make it, you get praise. If you don't, then you get criticized. And it's one of those things, man. As a coach, you decide at that moment right there, we going for it or we kicking it or we running or passing. And yeah, that's just one of those things with coaching right there. I don't know. Some coaches allow their players to make those decisions, but I can't say that Pete Carroll gave Russell Wilson the option to make that change at the line. So they felt like I'm pretty sure I remember them speaking on it. They felt like the Patriots were ready for the run, that they were expecting the run. And that they was going to surprise him with that pass. It was a second down play. They was going to surprise him with that pass on the second down. And obviously, we know what happened. Butler with the nice interception.
Yes, sir. Big Patriot.
That changed the game. I mean, I was one of those guys who wanted to see the Patriots lose more than anybody. I wanted to see them boys hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch. But, hey, sometimes you get a little creative and you think you can outsmart or trick somebody, and it doesn't go the way as planned. I mean, we can't say it was really a bad decision because the Patriots were expecting to run. You would think that they would be expecting to run on second down, correct? You got a couple more downs to run the ball. You they're gonna give it to him right here to see if he can get in. But sneak something in as a pass, but a great decent defensive play by Malcolm Butler, like I said. So Malcolm Butler is the reason why the Patriots got that Super Bowl. Let's put it that way. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey man, we off topic. We talking about Russ.
We are. We are off topic, but you are off topic.
And just bad. And then he threw against the best defender on that team. He threw the ball at the best defender on that team. That's a bad play too.
I really wouldn't say the best defender. I would just say he is a player who.
He's the best DB on that team. He's not the best defensive player on that team. It would be Darius Leonard, but he's the best DB on that team.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I would agree. With that being said, though, we've seen some passes from Russell Wilson that didn't seem right. One second, because I think my son just threw the freaking dog. Y'all go ahead and take over. Talk about it right quick.
Like I was about to just now argue, for sure, dude just he kept throwing at the best defensive player. Yeah, Sutton made a great catch, but don't keep testing that man. We all know his career. We all know what he do at DB. We know he locks stuff down. His name is Gilly Lock for a reason. So yeah, I think that was a dumb pass by Russell Wilson, for sure.
Yeah, he kept.
Do I want to say? Go ahead.
He kept trying to throw it in too tight.
Yeah, he tried to fit the ball in. Yeah, he definitely did. But at the same time, that's the name of the game now. Defenders got better, receivers got better, but at the same time, the defenders always be there. So quarterbacks got to fit the ball in sometime. And I get it, but don't fit the ball in throwing to that player, because most likely that player is going to get you. Because we all know his record, and I think Russell Wilson know his record as well. So yeah, that's crazy. I guess he trusted his receiver too much.
I mean, that's what you got to base upon. Because if you don't trust nobody, who you gonna really target it?
Yeah, and the crazy thing was how Russell Wilson trusted his receiver too much, even because Sutton just made a big play against Stephon Gilmore. So I guess he was going back to him again, but he got picked before that. So it's like, why would you go back there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you testing that man too much.
What's your overall take? What's your guys' overall take on Russell Wilson this season, man? Something don't. Because
my overall take is the same thing as with any quarterback with a new team this year. It's a lot they gotta learn. But at the same time, it ain't no Cam Newton situation where they got thrown in, didn't have a camp. They had a full camp. Because that was my defense against Baker Mayfield, but he had a full camp. And he's still not cooking everything. So Baker Mayfield, he had a full camp. And then Russ hold like little workouts with the receivers. So I don't know, man. I just think he's trying to do too much, not relying on everything else around him.
Oh boy, I didn't say what I had to say a couple weeks ago. I ain't say nothing else.
Well, what'd you say?
I said Sierra Buss ain't really give him that good promise.
Oh yeah. So it ain't looking good. I kind of looking at it the way B looking at it. I ain't think about it like that. This is his first year with the team, but then again, at the same time, it's like he got everything. Well, he ain't got everything, but he got a pretty much a complete team. He didn't get into a situation where the team was bad.
Yeah, and then he picked the situation. He chose the Broncos. I mean,
he got weapons. He got a team. It's just
he ain't Tom Brady.
Yeah, I don't. It's not him because we seen Tom Brady go to the Super Bowl.
He can't go to a franchise and just change it that first year.
Or Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning did the same thing.
Yeah, or Peyton Manning with the Broncos.
Peyton Manning did the same thing. Yeah. So I mean,
but Y'all forgetting that, getting comfortable takes time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
I
goes
mean,
back. That goes back to camp and stuff. Like I was defending Baker Mayfield, and now I'm looking at. I'm like, bro, I can't defend Baker Mayfield no more.
you can't.
Like I
Oh,
can't do it.
oh.
Yeah, you can't defend
Because
Baker Mayfield.
looking at last weekend game, it's pretty much he too short. Everybody know now. Whichever direction he throwing it, just get your hand up. Most likely
And
you're gonna get a swat.
yeah, they've been swatting all these passes down.
Bro, they swat 11 passes or something like that down from that man. I was like, God,
Dang.
dog. But
Yeah.
anyways, that's besides the point. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving on. I don't want to hold us up when talking about Baker.
Yeah, so I mean, just to continue on that game though, on the flip side of that, things have started off slow for Matt Ryan as well, and he's not been looking like the player that we thought he was going to be, or a lot of people thought he was going to be. But right now he has his
Yes, he
team
is.
two. Right now he has the Colts 2-1, which
So I
that
just
puts
gotta
him
say,
that puts
because you
him
just
back
now
into
said something
go ahead.
blasphemous. Matt Ryan not looking like who we thought he was gonna look like.
Yes.
Matt Ryan looked like this for the last couple of years. What are we talking about?
Matt Ryan has been losing the last couple of years. Yes, I would agree. But statistically, he's always still been up there with a lot of quarterbacks. He's been in the middle of a matter of fact, a little bit above the middle in stats though.
But
He's always still been a stat guy. Even though they were
an
losing, he still was
average guy, right? An average guy, just an average
well,
guy.
I'm just saying stats wise. He was always but right now he's not even a stat guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not the stat guy that we're used to seeing. I mean, the losses, yeah. But what I'm saying is right now he got a better record than the Denver Broncos when the Denver Broncos came in 2-1. So he has a 2-2-1. That tie, I think, would make them a better record than the 2-3, right? Oh yeah, they came in 2-2. My bad. But the Denver Broncos are 2-3 now, and the Colts are 2-1. So that tie
I
doesn't that
still
tie
like the Broncos overall as a better team. I think
well the
if they
Colts just
ever
beat the
meet,
Broncos. I mean, can you give it to the Broncos right now? I mean, they trending down and the Colts are actually trending up. Not that
but
the
still, I
not that I don't
definitely
agree
think.
with you.
I'm gonna say I definitely can because I know for a fact that one can get it right, and I know for a fact that one can tail off.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. It's early in the season. The Colts came out with a win. Doesn't make them necessarily the best team, the better team. Um, right now, the record says they're a better team, and they just beat that team. But when you know football, you know football, jinx, or whatever. But enough of that game, man. Moving on to some picks right quick, so we can keep it moving. Uh, we're gonna move to Sunday morning, which will be the next game. That's gonna be the Giants and the Packers in London. Meech, who you got?
Uh, I'll go with the Packers.
All right, you got the Packers. Yo, B, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Packers too.
I got the G-Men.
I think you might be right too, but I'm just gonna choose the Packers just because of Aaron Rodgers. I
Yeah,
think you
and see,
definitely might be right though. You definitely might got that one.
and that's the thing I think everybody gonna do is pick the Packers because of Aaron Rodgers, which is a safer. It's the safer pick, but
No, the way they've been playing though, like Aaron Jones and Dylan wasn't playing, bro. Like they was running, bro. Again, though, that was against us though. So, but we got this solid defense.
and see that's one thing about the Giants too. They have a pretty decent defense this year, and Saquon Barkley. I can't say he is fully back, but he is the
Oh
leading
no,
rusher.
see, you can't do that. Saquon back. That boy cutting up this year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He is the leading rusher right now in NFL. So it's not
Yeah, he
like
cutting up. He cutting
it's
up
not
for
like he's
sure.
not doing his thing. That's what I'm saying. Like Saquon is kind of doing his thing right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take the G-men in that game. I think the run game for the Giants is gonna be good, and I think they're gonna be able to control the tempo of the game with defense. Run the ball and play good defense. That's a way to win. That's a really good way to win football games.
Yeah. I can see it.
What's next on the docket?
Next game, we got the Steelers and the Bills. A game that would be marquee back in 2 years ago, but now,
No quarterback for the. No. Well, it's still a game to watch because people that's interested in Kenny Pickett to see what he look like, they're going to watch this, especially against a good defense. For sure, yeah. But I definitely this is easy for me. The Bills, unless Kenny Pickett can do amazing stuff with his weapons.
Bills.
I got the Bills. I got the Bills. I feel like the Bills is a tough
Hey,
start for a
don't
rookie
take me wrong for saying it. Don't get me wrong for saying this, but I feel like that might be an interesting game. We sleeping a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you do got Mike Tomlin as a coach. I feel like he'll be able to put his rookie quarterback in great situations, be able to put him in circumstances where he can, make quick decisions that could possibly turn into something. It's just I think the Bills overall is going to be too much for the rookie to be able to, just that experience in those games where you be able to handle it the right proper way as a quarterback. I think it's too much.
Right.
Next game is the Chargers and the Browns.
Ooh.
Meech, who you got?
I'm gonna rock with the Chargers.
And B, who you got? He done got up out of there right quick. Well, I'll go ahead and pick till he get back in here. I'm gonna go with the Chargers too, man. I'm gonna take the Chargers in that one.
Word.
Hopefully he get back in here right away before we can move on, so I can get his actual pick in. I got a feeling he gonna pick the Chargers, but I ain't gonna pick it for him. But while we on that game right there, man, you wanna what made you pick the Chargers? You want to kind of elaborate on that a little bit to get up in here and make his pick? Why do you think the Chargers are gonna take on the Browns?
Cause I feel like the Browns ain't gonna really finish. They're not going to really finish, and the Chargers have been looking pretty stacking, as an overall team, pretty good.
I feel like the Chargers have been underperforming actually, but the Browns, I feel like the Browns are where they kind of want to be until they get their starting quarterback back. I think they feel good being 2-2. Like as long as they can stay 500 or until they feel like they get Deshaun Watson back, I feel like they feel real good about their football team. So
yeah,
that's what I believe. But I think the Chargers are gonna get that game. I think they're gonna kind of pick it up a little bit more and not be so mediocre. And I think the Chargers are gonna pick it up right now with the Browns and go ahead and get that W. So B, you back in here. Who you picking, man? We both got the Chargers.
I picked the Browns and let me down last time, so I'm picking the Chargers.
Okay. I figured you was gonna pick the Chargers. I told him that. I said, but I ain't gonna pick them for you. So we elaborate a little bit on that game. So you got that.
Appreciate you.
So you got. So next is the Texans and the Jaguars.
Oh gosh.
oh my Lord. I don't see
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. It's lately they're not looking that bad.
Yeah, lately. I mean, let's just put it this way: they showed improvement from last year. You can tell the coach made a big difference. But go ahead, Meech.
I got the Jags.
Yeah, I think we all might take the Jags right here.
Yeah, I got the Jags. I just feel bad for Lovie Smith and the situation he's been put into with that situation over in Houston. I don't feel
you gotta give him some time to get a draft class.
Yeah. I hope they do that because with him being a minority coach, they don't get the fair shake. But I feel like he deserves it, man. He's been a good coach over with the Bears as long as he's been over there. Lost his job and they kind of like forgot about him for a good bit of years. Now he's back. Give the man some time to build a team. But besides that, though, man, the Jaguars, I want to speak on them. That first round draft pick, the first overall pick, I don't think he's really panning out. I've been watching some of his play on the field, and he's not that dynamic player that Hayden Hutchinson is over in Detroit. So I feel like the Jaguars, I'm not gonna say he's a bust right now, but I'm just gonna say he needs to make more of an impact, you know what I'm saying, as an edge rusher than he's been doing. I got the Jags. What do you say, Meech?
I said most definitely he do.
I don't, and his name hasn't been ringing, so I don't really remember his name. But I know he's number 44 for the Jags. That's all I know. So the next game, we got the Bears and the Vikings.
Vikings.
Yeah, you're right on that. I got the Vikings. I ain't even gonna wait. Yo, B, who you got? Is he in there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo. I mean, he in here, but he ain't in here at the same time, must be.
He probably
Somebody probably called his phone. So let's elaborate a little bit on that Vikings and Bears game. I already know what you probably even gonna say, because it'd be the same thing I probably would say. But why you what do you think? I'm gonna just switch the question up there. What do you think is gonna take for the Bears to get the W against the Vikings? So what would it take?
I think it's going to take Justin Fields to be, but Justin Fields got to really use his weapons.
Is it really Jay Fields' fault though?
He hasn't been playing well. I agree with you though.
No. Is it my boy fault though? Like, let's be real about this. This is my boy fault.
Okay, we're gonna be real. He doesn't have. I agree with Meech. He doesn't have weapons, but he hasn't been playing well either, bro.
Yeah.
So not Meech. B, who you got? Because we was waiting for you to get in here. The Bears or the Vikings?
I got the dang. I don't want to go against my boy Jay Fields.
But you're gonna go against him. You got the Vikings. You got to, man. I mean, he your boy, but he ain't gonna get a W. All right. The Lions and the Patriots. Meet who you got?
Ooh.
Who?
I got the Lions.
Yeah. I got the Lions. I
gotta go with Zappy.
You gotta go now. Let me before we move on from this game. I can't believe we made it to this point in our lifetime where we even thought about the Lions and the Patriots as back in
as a game. Yeah.
As a game that would have been nothing. It would have been like Patriots. But the Patriots played the Packers really tough. I ain't gonna lie. They did.
That was our defense, bro. It was still our defense did their thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said Patriots. I'm not saying the offense did this to compete with. I'm saying the Patriots as a team, like y'all put together a game plan to compete against the Packers.
The weapons we spent money on that year free agent, Jonnu Smith, the Hunter Henry, all these guys, the wide receivers, Nelson Aguilar. We got on Devontae Parker in, and I was talking so much trash to you when we got him. I don't know why, but all these people are definitely garbage. I don't want to say that because they're better athletes than me, but now in the NFL, compared to the people they play against, they're garbage. Like,
dude, quick question: do the Patriots have a better receiving core than the Baltimore Ravens?
No.
I didn't think so, but
bro, I would take all Lamar Jackson receivers now.
But your receivers do have bigger names, though. I will say that.
No, like who?
they play
Who though? Devontae
a
Parker?
player who people consider to be a good receiver.
Who though? Like
What you say?
you saying people that think they're good receivers? Who?
Oh, come on, man. When Devontae Park, when he was in Miami, when Jarvis Landry left, or maybe when Jarvis Landry was even there, he was
the number one target. He was trash.
I wouldn't say he was trash, bro. I can't go that far and say he was trash. I would have to say I thought he was a good receiver.
He was never top nothing in the league. He wasn't even the main target on his team. It was that Jeremiah Grant dude, that little quick receiver.
I don't know. I still think Devontae Parker was a good receiver.
No, you know about Devontae Parker when they had Ryan Tannehill. And the only reason why he got the catches like that is because of what's his name? Jarvis Landry. And then Jarvis Landry left. He got targets, but he ain't made no plays from it.
Either way, they were bigger names than what we have right now.
Bigger names, never useful. Never useful.
I'm just saying, on paper, they would be bigger names.
We got Kendrick Bourne. The biggest name we got is Nelson Aguilar, and he's probably the most productive out the group. And Jacoby Myers, which he was hurt. So, and Jacoby Myers came up from out of nowhere. So yeah.
Well, moving forward, we got the Seahawks and the Saints. Meet who you got?
Seahawks.
Yo, B, who you got?
Yo.
Yeah, who you got, bro?
Who was the teams? Y'all got full of static just now.
The Seahawks and the Saints.
Saints. Seahawks is playing. I don't know. Even the team they played with trash, but the Seahawks, God dog. Last year, matter of fact, the Lions not trash. So I don't know, bro. That's a tough one.
Well, Geno Smith has been playing very decent. He's been playing like average. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he looked better than most. He looked better than all my quarterbacks.
He looked better than Russell Wilson. Right?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, you do. He looked better than Russell Wilson right now. You do.
Nah, don't do that, bro. But he been in that system for like 5 years or like 4 years or 3 years.
Yeah, he's been there for a while. He was a first round draft. He was a first round draft pick, whatever year he came in.
But I'm definitely going. I'm going against them.
You said Saints.
Yeah, I'm going against them.
Yeah. Dolphins and the Jets.
The Dolphins.
You got Dolphins?
Yeah, I got Dolphins.
I got Dolphins too.
I got Jets.
Oh man, we ain't never talk about that. Did we talk about that slam on Tua?
I don't know if we did, but I will say they don't have Tua. The Dolphins. They got Teddy Bridgewater, who is capable. Don't get me wrong.
Teddy B is not bad. I feel
yes, that's what I'm saying. He's not.
He still could be a starter. He still could be a starter.
I don't think he can be a starter, but
so he couldn't be a starter on the Steelers right now.
No, the Steelers right now, yeah.
I'm about to say there's teams out there he could be a starter on. I feel like he could start over Tua, truthfully.
Well, possibly, but all I'm gonna say is this: I got the Jets. I feel like what's been going on and swirling around the Dolphins right now recently with, McDonald, the head coach, and McDaniel, whatever his name is, the head coach, how he handled Tua's situation, and how I thought I seen something where doctors were even saying Tua should probably just retire. That was like, oh dang, already for real. So I think all that's going to be.
That thing was bad.
I thought he broke his fingers. I thought he fell on his fingers. It's like, you see, I text you. I said, bro, you see his fingers? And he never hit his hand at all. It was his head.
Bro, real talk. I thought he got paralyzed, bro.
Yeah, I thought something like
I thought that was like a spine injury or something, bro. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, bro. When I seen his hands like stuck like that, and then he didn't even hit his hand. He did hit his head.
I forgot the concussion can make you do that though. I forgot about that.
I was like, dang, he got messed up. But I will say that so much stuff is swirling around the Dolphins right now that could be something where mentally the coaches and the players may not even be, really focused, tuned or locked into the game. You know what I'm saying? And the Jets do have a really good defense over there. So I feel like the Jets might sneak something in there and sneak a game. So
I mean, do they got Wilson back or they still got Flacco?
they got Wilson back, I think.
I'm about to say, I think I seen Wilson last week, right?
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
Yeah, I'm not betting on him over Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm betting over him over Teddy. Like, I'm not comparing the two, saying who's a better quarterback.
Oh no, I know you're not comparing to. I'm just saying, like, if I pick one to win the game, I'm not picking Zach Wilson.
But I just think the Jets defense and just overall their going to the game is strictly football, whereas though the Dolphins got to deal with the outside chatter of, the quarterback situation and the coaching staff and how they handle, their player. That may be a distraction. But moving on to the next game, we got the Falcons and the Buccaneers. Meech, who you got?
I got the Bucks.
I got the Falcons.
I got the Falcons as well. I just
the
feel
same
like
thing. Same thing you just not been talking about with the Dolphins.
Yep. Quarterback situation off the field.
Unless he come and take his anger out on the field and be like, you know what, every pass got to be a dot.
It's possible, but I don't think we've ever seen Tom Brady in this predicament. If there's ever been any controversy, it's always been football related with Tom Brady. And then he can come on the field and shut all the football naysayers up. Now you got a situation where it's off the field and it's dealing with his personal life. This would be a chance for us to see
about it.
Yeah. So now we get a chance to see how he can handle that, personal stuff. Because when people start getting into your personal life, it's different than somebody saying, "Oh, he forgot that it was a 4th down play," or he deflate gate. You know what I'm saying? You can always bounce back and be like, "Look, I'm still good. The ball ain't flat. I'm throwing touchdowns." Or, you know what I'm saying? "Oh, I forgot it's 4th down, but look, here we go, touchdown pass, one play," something like that. Now, when you got personal, it's like, oh, dang, like what you going, you know what I'm saying? What you really gonna do on a football field is gonna make people deter from knowing your personal business. I don't feel like obviously it's not the same, so we'll get a chance to see how he bounced back. That's a tough one right there, man. Next game, Titans and the Commanders.
I can't believe I'm seeing this, but I go with the Titans.
All right. Who you got, B?
Titans.
And I also got the Titans, even though they've been kind of on a trending down. I feel like they're still one of those teams who can be a 500 team by the end of the season or a game or two above, just based on the simple fact
that Henry back, bro. Derrick Henry got his mojo back against the Colts. So, yeah, he back.
Yeah, we'll see. They still got Tannehill at quarterback, and they don't know. I don't know who their receivers are. So we'll see. Next game, we got the 49ers and the Panthers.
Niners.
Yeah, you don't gotta ask me that one.
Yeah, I ain't about to tell you. You already knew who I'm going. Niners. I ain't going to Baker Mayfield, man. He got the worst QB rating right now out of all 32 starting quarterbacks. The Eagles and the Cardinals.
I don't like the Cardinals this year, so I'm going Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going with Eagles.
Yeah, I'm going with Eagles. Oh, Eagles about to go 5-0. Well, if they get this W, that'd be 5-0. That's a big.
I mean, they could possibly lose because the Cardinals not bad. I just don't like them.
The Cardinals aren't bad, but the Cardinals aren't that 8-0 team that started last year, luckily. Because you got to think about it. Like, people really get hung up on the first half of the season as if that's going to determine where you end up. Where we've seen countless years where people go undefeated for the first 9-10 games and lose the last 6 games, go into the playoffs and lose the first game. Like, I've seen it so many times because the Cardinals last year was that team who won like 8-9 straight games in a row, then lost like 5 or 6 of the last 7 games or whatever the case may be, and going to the and lose the first. So they are the prime example of what I just said. Getting off to a hot start. So the Eagles, they are really a good team. I wouldn't take that from them, but they got to be a little mindful of, hey, we 5-0, we this and that. That looks good. It sounds good. And if I was a fan, I would be bragging just as much as any other fan that's an
I
Eagles
mean,
fan. But I would
from a guy that's a fan of a team that almost
mention
went
that we got a whole season ago. What was that?
I think the Eagles, from a guy that's a fan of a team that almost had a perfect season, I don't know, man. I think the Eagles have all the tools to do it. It's just, could they sustain it? Like, is injuries going to hit them? You know, the big stuff. Pretty much, that's all it is. It's something big going to hit that team, like injuries.
Yeah, you will hope that the injuries don't, because right now injuries are starting to pick up for everybody. Obviously, people getting little nicks here and there where they sitting out a game or nagging injuries. But the Eagles, my only issue with the Eagles would be, did Jalen Hurts make that initial step to be the guy who would win a Super Bowl?
Who we can come say. See, I wouldn't take that. See, I think you're going a little too far. I would first say, did he take that step to be a guy that we can rely on him to win games? Like, okay,
yes, and that's the thing. I think he made that stuff already. I think he's in my opinion, he should be their franchise quarterback.
I'm still not going to give him so for you, a franchise quarterback is a person that can take to the Super Bowl.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say I feel
he's already. What would be your next step after a franchise quarterback? It would be to win a Super Bowl, right?
Well, yeah, he's the face of the franchise.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I wouldn't give him that Super Bowl quarterback yet. I don't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly, you basically stated my argument. But
I'm about to say, if he perform in the playoffs, yes, we can give him that. Like, if even if he win one game in the playoffs, it's all according to how he lose that game in the playoffs and how you win that game in the playoffs. That you can be like, oh yeah, next year he looked promising. Next year, yeah, we know Jalen Hurts is that guy for sure. He gonna get them back there. So I think that's
I like Jalen Hurts now. I'm just saying.
I like Jalen Hurts too. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
For that step to be made, I got to see what he do in the playoffs. Like Lamar.
Well, I mean, I feel like Lamar is a franchise quarterback. So the only thing I would be expecting from Lamar is to, give us a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I'm not worried. I don't want to think like, oh, we need another quarterback because he ain't doing it. I think, whether he had a bad game or a good game, you're gonna have those franchise now.
The same thing happened with Lamar. We getting off topic still, but the same thing happened with Lamar. Happening with Jalen Hurts. The first year they was like, oh, I don't know if that's gonna be the guy, and then they tailored the offense around him. Now it's like, oh yeah, that's definitely the guy. And now this is the year people saying, yeah, Jalen Hurts is definitely that guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's definitely that guy. But the only thing you can do now is say, hey, what you gonna do for us? Can you get us Super Bowl or what? That's it. Moving on, we got the Cowboys and the Rams.
Rams.
Hey, well, I like that quarterback, bro. I like Dallas quarterback. I ain't gonna lie, and I don't know. I like that cornerback they got over there beside Jalen Ramsey, that young boy. I like him too. He's a scrappy dude. But I'm gonna pick the Cowboys, man, just to be different.
Well, you ain't too different because I got the Cowboys too. One thing I do know about the defending champions is they have Cooper Kupp, who's been targeted more than any receiver in the NFL. He's already got 42 catches in 4 games. It's like, God, some people don't get that in the season. And then some people he's probably already halfway what some of the star receivers get already,
This year though?
Huh?
Devontae Adams. That's just a side note. He's been a letdown this year.
Has it been him or has it been Carr?
A little both.
It's been a little both. I would agree because I wouldn't necessarily put it all on him because I still think he's a. Go ahead.
They played up their relationship like, oh yeah, we on the same page. And now on the field, like, no, Aaron Rodgers and him was on the same page. They was on the same page, but
I can't say that they wasn't on the same page because they do have that friendship, that chemistry. I think it's been the quarterback who hasn't been able to deliver.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Josh McDaniels' offense. I was about to say, calm down.
And maybe that could play a little bit of part in that too. You know, some of the
That probably,
calls.
that probably could, but calm down. Don't talk about him. He's a goat.
So that's that for me. But
He's a great guy.
what I meant to say, because till you brought it up, I think the Rams are becoming this team where Stafford is going to be falling off very quickly if he continues just to throw the ball to one player.
Tom Brady did it, and Tom Brady did great. It's great. Tom Brady did great.
Well, who Tom Brady do that to, where he just target one player the whole time?
Gronkowski.
Fair point, but
And this year, Patrick Mahomes doing it. Travis Kelce.
you it sounds good, but they don't do it
No.
at the level at which
I'm literally that's a fact though. Like Tom Brady might throw it outside the numbers probably like 6 times a game, 7 times, 10 at max. But other than that, it's going to Gronkowski or James White of the backfield.
a tight end is different than a receiver. A tight end is being covered by linebackers or safety. You're talking about a wide receiver who.
But
is
Gronk sometimes got shaded. No, that's only on goal line. But Travis Kelce definitely gets shaded out, like in the slot.
I'm just saying, you become unpredictable, and I think that's going to hinder them. I'm not saying that match won't I'm not saying that they won't connect or it won't work. I'm just saying it's going to limit your offense because you're throwing the ball to the same person over and over and over. Defenses are going to pick up on the fact where they can erase that part of it, and now you got to focus somewhere else, and it's going to deter your whole game because now you're looking to hit Coop and they got him this time. Oh, where I go with the ball? Interception because you threw it to somebody that you ain't used to throwing the ball to all year.
I'm not saying let's play it like this. Who are the other guys? Do you know any other guys on the Rams at receiving core? Like the people
do I know any?
Yeah, the people I know is gone. Robert Woods gone.
Allen Robinson over there still. He signed with off season.
Allen Robinson ain't been the same since dude left off, got to the Bears and got hurt.
No, he was still putting up numbers with the Bears. You gotta look at the statistics.
Yeah, he was, but he got hurt, and then he had all that drama going on about getting paid.
Yeah, but that don't make the receiver not good. That just mean right now he has a better quarterback than what he had in the Bears, and he was putting up numbers. So he should be a good number 3, good number 2.
People say Julio Jones ain't got no more neither because pretty much same thing.
Hey, I just know Cooper Kupp has been getting 20 passes a game, 20 targets a game.
Yeah, that's why he's the Triple Crown guy.
He should be this year too. Well, he won't be Triple Crown because they ain't winning a Super Bowl, but he'll definitely be leading. He should be leading the season. He might break the record by Michael Thomas for the most catches in the season because at 4 games in and you already got 42, you're already averaging 10 catches a game, 10 plus catches a game. That's a lot. I'm not saying that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, but he's definitely on pace to definitely pass that record. Next game, we got the Raiders and the Chiefs.
Yep. I think we can skip this. For me, you can skip it.
I got Raiders. Meech, who you got?
Chiefs.
I know you got Chiefs too, B. I'm going with the Raiders because they have not been playing well, but they got their first win, so they 1-3, right? It's a little bit of confidence booster. This is a divisional game. Now you got to remember when the Chiefs been rolling for these past couple of years, there's always been that one team who will pop out and get that W against them, and it's been the Raiders. When you playing divisional games, obviously we all know they all usually be tight games. It can go either way with those divisional games. Don't matter if you've been dominating everybody else or not. It's just one of those things. I feel like the Raiders are gonna be that kryptonite in the regular season where the Chiefs been playing really well. They can take 1 L to the Raiders and keep it moving. So I just feel like they're gonna split. I don't feel like the Chiefs gonna sweep the Raiders, and this game is gonna be where the Raiders get a W on. So that's just me. In the last game, we got the Bengals and the Ravens.
Ravens.
I already had you penciled in as Ravens, my dog. I got Brandon penciled as Bengals.
No, don't pencil me in as Bengals. I'm picking the Ravens.
And I'm surprised. But
Don't be surprised. I think y'all got the better quarterback. Now, team over. Matter of fact,
yeah. So see, that's the point. Now, if I was you, I think real 30 on that one. I agree with you. I think we have the better.
I just not did. I don't want the Ravens. I want the Bengals.
Yes, that's a good point. That's a good, and you got that coming from a Ravens fan
But
because
that's crazy. What's crazy though, I know their offensive line is trash, and I know y'all got a good pass rush. Y'all got a good defensive scheme, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
we have a horrible secondary. Well, the numbers,
a banged
yes,
up secondary.
but horrible as well for the past 20 games. No, was it 20 I heard today?
You can't do that once again because y'all secondary is banged up. Like, let y'all secondary come back and be healthy.
Well, we can't come back and healthy because Marcus Peters set out practice this week. He practiced one time. He set out of practice. We going against 3 legit receivers. Marcus Peters dealing with an injury right now. We lost Kyle Fuller. Brandon Stevens be getting cooked out there. Hey, I'm picking the Ravens because I'm a Ravens fan, and I know Lamar can do some stuff. I just hope he can do enough this game to win because the defense ain't gonna be it. They're gonna put points up on us.
This whole year with y'all, y'all was keeping up on offense. Y'all just couldn't stop on defense. But again, though, their front line is trash.
Hey, trash or not, they was trash last year and went to Super Bowl. So
hey,
Jamar Chase put up 200 plus receiving yards on us last year in one game. Man, but Marcus Peters, I honestly think Marcus Peters might be faking an injury because he's scared. I don't know. He might be like, "Oh, I'm hurt. I ain't gonna. If I get cooked, that's because I got hurt, not because I'm not good." People do that. I know people who do that.
Hey, Marcus Peters is a dog, boy. Chill out. I wish we got him, but we didn't. Hey man, but let's wrap this up. We gotta talk about a lot of other stuff.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this. You got stuff to do, but we were supposed to talk about how old boy got punched in the face pool, but we'll get on that another time. And we were supposed to talk about how Giselle was hugging on Antonio Brown.
Just real quick on that situation right there. Now, me and you married, Meech, you got a girl. If somebody you brought in pretty much try to help better yourself, they self, and then try to cause a rumor like this, bro, what would y'all do? How would y'all react?
I wouldn't even be mad at the guy because they ain't best friends. They ain't grew up together. They ain't A1. I'll be mad at my girl like, hey, you look very suspicious out there. You look like you treading on my loyalty in this one right here. Look like you, because she looked very. That looked like a wife hugging her husband because he won the Super Bowl. Like
that
me.
like a wife about to give a husband a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, and he was staying in their crib, so it's very suspect right there. I'd be like, hey.
I mean, I get it. A friend can hug a friend like that, but at the same time, the way they capture it and then what's going on, he did that. Now, speculations, you know what I'm saying? I get, because he probably been friends. Like, they probably been good friends, everybody in that house. But now he got the way he did it to make it seem like, oh, something else.
But look how she got her arms wrapped around his neck and everything, though, bro. Like, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, friends do that, bro. You never had no female friend come up and hug you around the neck like that.
Nah, not my home. Go ahead, Meech.
I say that just look kind of suspicious.
Not my homie's girl or my homie's wife. No, like that. That's like I don't want to use us because we too close, but because they ain't that close. But I'm trying to think. Like that's like one of me and my homies I play ball with and his wife. Me and him good friends with his wife and stuff, and she come hug me like that. It just don't sit right. Or my wife doing that with somebody that we friends with. It just don't sit right with me. Like imagine one of your homies or your wife hugs somebody like hugging on somebody like that. Like how she hugging on him.
Yeah, somebody got to catch a bullet.
It don't look right? Because they ain't you know they ain't grew up together.
That was my thing. I was like, bro, real talk. If I was Tom Brady, a contract would be out on him right now. Straight up.
All I know is
They would never know.
all I know is
Contract would be out though.
all I know is when you put it all together, like, dang, that nigga was living in Tom Brady crib. Like, who knows what could have been happening with Tom Brady wife and Antonio Brown? Like, dang, you know how Antonio Brown get?
His vacation crib, bro.
Dang.
Like the guest house, not his main house, the guest house.
Well, look, I'll put it this way right here. Tom Brady bought it on himself. His wife been telling him to retire. She need time and stuff. He ain't want to do it. I guarantee you Antonio Brown gave her enough time, bro. If Tom Brady being like, oh, I got practice in the morning at 5 o'clock. Antonio Brown like, man, I ain't going to practice today. They ain't going. He done slid to go to practice. Antonio Brown be like, yeah, all he worry about football. Let him worry about football. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I'm just saying. She been telling that nigga what you got to prove. I mean, what you got to prove, man? You still playing ball. What do you have to prove? He already 2 years. It's just how many years he done played since he won Super Bowl with Tampa? 2?
I don't know.
When he won his Super Bowl in Tampa, bro, she told that nigga, what more did you got to prove? This nigga still playing, bro. So, hey, if she stepped out, it's because this nigga ain't gave her he ain't took the signs and the stuff that she was giving him. Like, hey, I need your attention. I need your time. I need you here. And that nigga ain't looking at that. He's looking at football. I got to be the greatest. This and doing that. And Antonio Brown probably in there clapping his wife's cheeks or something. Who knows?
Well, at least
I can see Antonio Brown doing that, bro. I'm telling you.
I can too. She a sleazeball.
I mean, would you call him a sleazeball though? I mean,
I would. Yes, I would. You disrespecting. Like me and my brother talking about this day, bro. That's some stuff you know.
Disrespecting who though? Disrespect. They not, bro.
Bro, if you cool with somebody, even if you mutually gotta agree, like, bro, you can just meet somebody and be around them enough. They around each other half of a whole year. So yeah, that's some. He literally was around this man half of the whole year. Yeah, bro, you already know what line not to cross. You know what line not to step over. And you stepped over that line. Now you got to die, bro. Like, bro, I'm a Christian, love me, but bro, you gotta pay for that, bro. You know, you just crossed, bro. You crossed the whole line, bro. A whole line. Like, bro.
I don't know the extent of their relationship, even though it looked good on TV. I know a lot of people who look good on TV.
Who knows? Tom Brady probably about there smashing other women. Who knows? But at the same time, that right there, yeah, bro. Oh no, he gotta go, bro. Antonio Brown gotta die, bro. Like, real talk. Then you trying to showboat on me, bro. Like, bro, you gotta die, bro. Like, you gotta fight me. We gotta do something. We gotta do something, bro.
Man, Tom Brady too old for that now, man. He too old for all that. You see how Tom Brady look?
I gotta cut Antonio Brown. I gotta fight Antonio Brown. Bro, he got to get jumped. Something got to happen.
Brady ain't fighting no Tom. Brady.
Bro, I'm not Brady. Yeah, Brady. That's what I'm saying. Brady's a boss, bro. He can make moves. He can tell one guy, tell another guy, and that just lose track of his name. And somebody just go take Antonio Brown out. They'll never know it's Tom Brady who set it up.
Hey, nobody's gonna be scared of a gang of preppy white boys.
Yeah,
bro, see, y'all playing with Tom Brady, but y'all don't know who that man is. Y'all know Tom Brady has so much influence, bro.
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying.
And you talking about preppy white boys? Have you ever heard of the people in Boston? Yo, and you talking about preppy? Them boys is crazy.
Tom Brady ain't from Boston. That nigga from California.
Either way, Tom Brady had roots in Boston for how many years?
Man, look, all I know is this.
Hey,
it was very suspect on Gisele's part. My loyalty don't lie with Antonio Brown if I'm Tom Brady. I can be crossed. I can be crossed by any of my friends. The bond that you have with your wife is the one that's broken.
She got to get something too. Like, if I got a sister, she got to get beat up too, bro.
Yo, why you worrying about Antonio Brown? He just being a man. Bro, he's like, oh shoot.
He disrespect the code, bro. He disrespect the code.
What code?
My nigga, I trusted you to come in here and be my, like, I took you in as my boy. Like, you're my boy. Like, hey,
bro, no. You can't trust nobody, especially somebody like you can't trust you can trust me. I can trust you. You know what I'm saying? Meech can trust us. We can trust Meech because we brothers, we grown like that. But if you meet somebody, bro, why would you put that much trust into anybody? I don't put no trust into nobody, bro. Like that's a code that I'm not gonna break. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, me and him mad cool, so I know he wouldn't do this to me. Nah, negative.
Bro, if
Anybody can do
me and my brother was just not talking about this day. It's a code, just a solid man code, bro. Like if you do something, you know that person already gave you the boundaries, bro. And who knows Tom Brady gave him the boundaries or not. But
it is a code,
that, bro. Like, hey,
it's a code. You're right, but people break that code every day. That's a code that's meant to be broken. Like
that's when they gotta get broke, bro. That's simple. Like,
nah,
bro,
they don't gotta get broke. You gotta think about
it. If I put that line out there, bro, and I tell you, even if we just cool, but you know I value this, and this, and you do something to this, or that. Oh yeah, bro, I'm killing you.
No, it's about playing chess, not checkers, man. Like you gotta be 10 steps ahead.
It's about
a code. You know a code between bros, but you know that code is broken all the time. Don't even put yourself in a situation where that code can even be broken. That's something you just put oh yeah, there's a code, but nah, you can't stay at my crib, bro. You feel me? You can't be at my crib. I got a wife. I got kids. You can't. You can stay at this crib I got over here. Matter of fact, you rich. Go, nigga. You ain't coming to my crib at all. You rich. Go do this.
He didn't stay at his crib. I thought he stayed at like a guest crib.
Nah, he stayed with Tom Brady, ain't?
Nah, at his guest crib, bro. That was no main crib. Man, Tom Brady ain't putting that man in his house.
Nah, I could have sworn he was staying with them.
Bro, it was like a guest thing, so that he could keep an eye out on him.
Either way,
guest crib.
Either way, that picture make it seem like Giselle was at the guest crib where Antonio Brown was at. I don't care what nobody says.
That picture made it look suspect, and I would have shoot him. I would have shot Antonio Brown. Time as the picture came, time as he posted that picture, I would have had somebody come shoot him. It would, bro. It would have been so quick, bro. I promise you, bro. And that's why I told my wife, bro, I can't have a gun, bro. I promise you, I'd probably be in jail or something. Somebody try me like that, bro. No, bro, no. You disrespected my name, bro.
Me. I'm very humble, so
I'm humble too, but you disrespected
I can let that kind of stuff go. What?
I can't. I don't. Because forgiveness in my heart. Forgiveness in my heart. Lord, no forgiveness in my heart. But at the same time, bro, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna do something to you. I might not kill you, but I'm gonna do something to you.
All I know is
because God speaks of punishment too. So yeah, you gotta get punished for that.
All I know is right now Tom Brady is dealing with something that he hasn't dealt with. He brought this upon himself. Honestly, if you go back and just think about the situation,
I do think Tom Brady brought some of this on himself because once again, he said he was going to retire, get a little behind the thing job.
Yeah,
more time with his family, but no, he chose to come back and play football.
He chose to ignore his wife. His wife saying she need time. You know. That kind of stuff, you get warning comes before destruction. So, hey, somebody keep telling you, and you ain't listening. Hey, what you expect? Eventually, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, this nigga don't care about me. This nigga care about football." So, hey, it's what it is. But we're gonna wrap it up, though, man. That's enough for Tom Brady. I end up watching
if Giselle did that too, Giselle need to get punched in the face.
Giselle said.
She a whole mother out here doing some stupid stuff like that. Nah, bro. You got kids with that man.
Hey, she could be innocent, but who knows?
I'm about to say she could be. And that's what I'm saying. She could be.
So before I say that she did anything, because I never did, I just know it looks suspicious. I'm just saying the possibility, the possibility that could have came from what we seen from the picture. But none of that could be true. None of that could be true. She could have just gave him a hug. To being a very happy and one of those people who love to hug and stuff or whatever.
So, yeah, but you can't be that friendly.
Yeah, if you got a husband, you should never be wrapping around a man like that. But
not in the public eye, bro. Not in the public eye. Let's not bro hands a swing, bro. You never know. They might be swingers, bro. You never know, bro.
Yeah, we never know the secret life of Tom Brady. The only thing we know about Tom Brady is football.
But still, you got a whole family though. No, stop playing with me, bro. Like Giselle, stop. Like real talk, bro. Stop playing, bro. We got the whole family out here. And you looking stupid. Bro. I would have got black real quick with her. But like, bro, you looking stupid. You got me looking stupid out here, bro.
But
now these niggas in the locker room think I'm soft. Like I let this go.
But we're gonna go ahead and let it go. We're gonna get out here for the night. We're gonna get back in here on Sunday, and we're gonna go live during one of the games. See what kind of audience we can kind of bring in with the title we're gonna use. It will be a live stream. It won't be a clickbait. We will be recapping the game as it's going on. We will be live streaming it, so we will be able to speak on the play-by-play, what's going on. So if anybody want to jump in and listen to whatever, that'll be cool too. So I'm gonna be out, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and get with the family. Even though I got work tomorrow, I might stay up a little bit late. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we doing downstairs, watching TV or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this for the night.
All right, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, fellas.